Hi there, my name's Louise. I'm the mindfulness teacher at Friends of Anchor. And as you might know, we have another 8-week mindfulness course coming up towards the end of August. So I thought I would give you a little bit of a snippet of some of the things that are covered in the mindfulness course so that you can get an idea if it's something that might be helpful or useful to you. So I'd like you just to take a moment just now to reflect upon where your mind goes when you drift away. So maybe an easy one to think about is when you wake up in the middle of the night. Often we can be quite aware of what goes on in our minds then. But reflect on any time when you just think, okay, my mind drifts away. Where does it go to? Does it go to remembering happy events in the past or things that are coming up in the future you're looking forward to? Or does it tend to go over the ruminations, the things that went wrong in the past, the shoulda, woulda, couldas, and then the potential things that might go wrong in the future, the what ifs, and if only, and if this happens, it'll be a catastrophe or a disaster. So if, like the majority of us, your mind typically in the middle of the night or any other time of day goes towards these more threatening types of thoughts, the past wrongs, the future threats, then yes, you are human. So there's nothing actually wrong with you. You'll be pleased to hear. And we are all born with a brain that is designed by default to go over what went wrong in the past and what might go wrong. So this is our brain's way of helping us to survive. If we go over things that went wrong, it helps us to learn. If we try and anticipate what might go wrong, it might help us to save us being in an accident or whatever. So yeah, the brain is trying to help us survive. But the problem is if we constantly let the brain take our attention away to these kinds of things, it has a really negative impact upon our mental, our emotional, and our physical well-being. So when we rest our attention on things that might go wrong or anticipating the future as some disaster or catastrophe, we release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. And that in turn puts our blood pressure up, our heart rate up. It suppresses our immune system. It gives us muscular tension, perhaps aching back, neck, headaches. It gives us digestion problems, emotional difficulties such as anxiety, depression, and it stops us sleeping properly or concentrating even. So, yeah, one of the big things we teach in mindfulness is learning to reorientate the brain towards kindness. So, although your brain won't by default typically go to kindness memories, we can train it to do that. So, just take a moment now, shut your eyes for just 1 minute even. Take a couple of deep breaths, breathing right down to your tummy. And see if you can just think back to the last couple of days and remember when somebody was maybe kind to you. It can be a very small act of kindness, just someone going for a coffee with you or listening to you chatting or holding a door open. Or perhaps in the last couple of days you have a memory of when you were kind to someone else. So just with your eyes closed, bringing one of those memories to mind. Deliberately bringing to mind a memory of kindness in the last couple of days. And just as you go over that memory, see if you can bring it to mind like a movie almost, all the colours, all the scenes. And just as you bring that to mind, how are you feeling? Check in with your body. How do you feel emotionally? How do you feel in the sensations in your body? Are there any sensations of warmth, fluttering in your heart area even? And then just letting go of that memory, taking another couple of deep breaths into your tummy, breathing out, letting go, and another breath in and out again. Lovely, well done. So, deliberately bringing to mind memories like this has an enormously beneficial effect upon your health. If you think of how bringing to mind threats affects you, the exact opposite happens when you bring to mind kindness. So instead of stress hormones, you release serotonin, which is our happy hormone, and oxytocin. And those hormones have a really lovely effect on reducing our heart rate, our blood pressure, in reducing our experience of pain anywhere in the body, helping us to feel calm, helping you to sleep better, and alleviating feelings of things like depression and anxiety. So that's just a little bit of a snippet into the mindfulness course. And although we can't change our brain, the brain that's been given us by evolution, we can learn to rebalance it so that after a while, after doing this for a few weeks, actually quite naturally, when your mind drifts, it goes to kinder places. And in turn, you just feel a lot happier, a lot calmer, and even pain doesn't seem quite as painful. So just a little snippet, and if you thought that that was relevant to you, useful to you, or anything that was talked about, thought, yep, that's me, then we'd be delighted to have you on the mindfulness course. It's an 8-week course. It runs every Wednesday. Next term, after sort of August, it's going to be during the daytime, and the sessions are an hour and a quarter each. So if you would like to join the course, fire a private message over to the Friends of Anchor administrators, or put a message under this video feed. Okay, look forward to meeting you. Bye.